In this video, I'm going to talk about what it means to be the main character of your life, which means taking full responsibility, being the creator of your life, and how you can really embody that and stop playing a secondary role or being an extra in your own movie. The reality is we are all the main character of our life. You are the only one living in your head and actually living your experience. No one else can tell your story, no one else can feel what you're feeling, and no one else is interpreting life the way that you are. So because of that, it means that you are the sole creator of your life. And when we want to actually embody being the main character, there's a fun part and there's the not so fun part. Do you want the good news or the bad news first? Just kidding, there's no good or bad, it just is. But let's start with the slightly harsher truth. Listen. First things first, and kind of the bottom line, is being the main character means choosing yourself all the time. And this doesn't mean being mean to other people or rude or selfish even. In fact, the best practice is to be compassionate and respectful for everyone, but at the end of the day, you are choosing yourself. You are choosing your body, your needs, and what is best for you. You choose your goals, your happiness, and if something in your life is not reflecting that, you also have to choose to let it go. For example, there may be someone in your life that it brings you physical pain to think about not having them, but at the end of the day, you know that they are not treating you right, they don't have your best interest in mind, they're not respecting your boundaries, and the relationship actually isn't healthy. It doesn't mean that you don't love them, it doesn't mean that they aren't really important to you, but it does mean that by choosing them, you're not choosing yourself. And in that, it means you're actually abandoning yourself. And self-abandonment is something I could definitely talk about on. I might need to make an entire other video on that. Let me know in the comments if that's something you're interested in. A mantra or an affirmation that I've been working with for the last months is I choose me. And when I used that as my lens to decide about things that were coming into my life or staying in my life or existing in my life and asking myself, is this decision choosing me or is it choosing someone else or is it choosing something that's actually not for my highest good? For example, choosing procrastination might not be for my highest good. For example, choosing to eat poorly may not be for my highest good. Choosing to allow someone into my life may not be for my highest good. You get it? So being the main character means getting clear on what you want and then choosing yourself. Being the main character also means taking full responsibility for your life and your circumstances. No longer being the victim, ever. This means dropping language like "they did that to me," or blaming parents or any other relationship for our circumstances. Our logical brain loves to find a source of pain outside of ourselves because it's easier. This allows us to drop the responsibility of trying to solve the problem because we are saying it's not my fault, which actually just keeps us suffering way, way longer. But we're the only ones living in our mind and living our experience, and no one else is going to be able to save us, and someone else's pity doesn't actually solve our problem. Playing the victim can get us sympathy, which feels good, but that victim mentality only attracts more suffering. If you are attached to your suffering, you will continue to attract more suffering. Did that come off harsh? I just really want to empower you to take control of your life and be the main character, okay? So let's move into the fun part. When you fully say, yes, I am the creator of my life, I am the main character of my life, then wow. The world becomes your canvas and you get to create whatever you want. You get to remember what your soul is here to create and what the true you wants to do. And when I say that, maybe there's a flash of something in your mind, some dream that you've been thinking about, maybe you have a couple butterflies in your stomach. That's probably the thing that you're supposed to be doing. So do not, I repeat, do not forget about it because it was probably meant for you. Our desires, I believe, are ours on purpose. Because there's many people who don't want that thing that just came into your head. Anyway, as the main character, and when you embody that main character energy, it means that you know that you are the boss, you are the creator, and anything is possible because you're in control. But what does it mean to embody the main character? What does it mean to be the creator? What it means is that you are creating everything with your thoughts and your words. Our thoughts and words are our superpower. They are everything, and they are essentially what is creating our world. These are so powerful. I'm gonna make another video entirely on how our words create our reality, but for now, for this main character energy video, I wanna give you one exercise, which would be to make a vision board. First, you get to take some time to dream up your dream life, and don't hold back. Holding back is just your ego telling you to play small and trying to keep you safe. It doesn't benefit anyone by you holding back and making your dreams smaller than they are, or thinking you want something and then having to cut it in half half because you're actually scared that you won't be able to get it. That's not the point. The point is to create your biggest, wildest dreams and put them into visuals. Then you can use Google or stock photography websites or Pinterest to look up dream houses, places you want to travel, numbers or quotes that represent something to you. It doesn't actually really matter what's in the picture, it just matters what it means to you. Screenshot a bunch of pictures, upload them into Canva, drag them all over a blank screen, and boom. Then you can go ahead and make this your laptop background, make this your phone background, make sure it's somewhere that you're actually gonna see it. You could print it off, stick it on your wall, stick it in your bathroom, and every time you look at it, make sure you really take it in and you think, hell yeah, that is my life. That is what I'm creating. And I'm so grateful that all of this is coming for me. One other quick tip, don't overthink what you're creating and wonder like, oh, what if I don't want this in a year? It doesn't matter. Just put what you desire right now. When you start to put your attention on these things, these feelings, and these experiences, your brain starts to go looking for opportunities to make that real. Your brain starts seeking out those things in the physical world. This isn't woo-woo, this is brain science. And speaking of brain science, you may have heard of someone named Joe Dispenza. He would tell you that you need to start acting like this is already your reality and living like you believe that it's already yours. Okay, cool. So, my darling, whether you're acting like it or not, you are the main character of your life. You are not a secondary character, you are not a supporting role, you are not an extra. Please do not act like you are an extra. With this current awareness, you only have one life to experience on this planet. It's not that long, it deserves to be beautiful. So take ownership for yourself, take ownership as the creator, romanticize every moment to yourself. We can bring in more joy and happiness into our everyday just by feeling gratitude when we're eating something. This is so good. Or bringing awareness to the fact that someone did something nice for you. Wow, I'm so grateful they sent me that text today. Wow, it was really nice to hear from that person today. Wow, I'm so grateful for this email opportunity that I just got today. Really stopping to acknowledge these moments as they go by, because really these moments are all we have. We don't know what's gonna happen in the next hour or the next day. The time to bring in your main character energy is now. Allow that joy to flow and elevate your life. All right, I hope this video brought you some good perspective. If you've made it this far, please give me a thumbs up so that I know. If you want to subscribe, that'd be super fun as well. I post quite a few videos on personal development, mindset, spirituality, and all of that good stuff. Leave a comment if you want to say hello. I will absolutely respond. And I'm gonna put some videos here that you might like to watch next. Chat soon, bye! My battery's gonna die.